So why are firewood sellers always running out of wood in the middle of wintertime? Well, I can only speak on my behalf, but in my case, I am inside my bay number 2. This is my largest dry firewood storage area, and I have to buy the wood from Mike. My left arm is paralyzed, so now I have to pay him to split the wood, and then he brings it here and we stack it. Behind me, you can't see it all, but there's 1.5 full cords here, and I'm paying Mike 150 a half cord or 300 a full cord. So for all of this, I have paid him $450, which is fine right now because I have sales, but sales are starting to slow down. I was supposed to deliver today, but Mike and I canceled because of the weather, and I'll show you that here in a second. But that was my first sale of the week, and so I haven't sold any this week. But to fill up this whole area, I can probably get at least 10 full cords in here. So that means I would have to pay Mike $3,000 for all this. And I normally like to fill it up in the springtime, have this area filled up by the end of May so it can have like 6 months to dry before I start selling it. So $3,000, and the problem with that is nobody is buying in the springtime, where springtime should be the busiest time of year, where customers should be ordering, keyword should, be ordering it early and doing this. This is their job. There you go. Get it to your house, provide adequate storage, and let it sit for a minimum of 6 months. And then you'll have dry wood in the middle of winter. But I just got a call today. I need dry wood. And I'm like, I've been rationing it lately. I probably have maybe 1 full cord of dry wood. So I've been sending out loads of like maybe 75%, 70% of dry wood. And then I've been putting some semi-seasoned wood in there, which that's what this stuff is. And that's how I force people into doing the drying if they don't want to order early. And I do have a customer coming tomorrow to pick up. There's approximately a Joe cord of all 100% dry wood. When somebody comes here and picks up, what can I do? And the reason we canceled today. Here, I'll just show you this. Right now it's, I don't know, about 15, 16 degrees. I went and did physical therapy yesterday. The roads were terrible. And then Mike would have had to go out in the cold and the snow yesterday and load up his truck, because it's not really worth it for him to drive all the way up here and just to help me do a delivery. So I every time he comes, and I do have money now to pay him, just bring me a load. But when the sales drop off in April and May, then I'll be like, well, sorry, Mike, we can't fill it up, because I only got this area about 80% full. And in the years past, what I would rely on, because I would like run out sometimes before Halloween, because I couldn't keep up. I was just doing it myself. Occasionally have my brother help me and whatnot. What I would rely on is going out in the woods and trying to find dead ash trees, which are ready to burn, or finding other trees like cherry or oak or whatever that is barkless and dry and ready to go, splitting it right into the truck and taking it to the customer, and you get what you get. Some people say it's my responsibility, and it's not like we don't have the space here. We have almost 10 acres. But to store it all and stack it all and take up all that room, all this extra effort, it took Mike and I, to stack all this in here about an hour and a half to stack it. And that's labor we're not getting paid for, Well, I guess he's getting paid for it, but just to do the drying, So now I got to sit on this. But yeah, I sell it for $450 a cord. So I pay him $300, and then I sell it for $450. So I make $150. So if, let's say we get 10 cords in here, I pay him $3,000, I sell it for $4,500. All this work to make $1,500. So I'm not getting rich from it, but I certainly would rather load from here than going out and loading stacks of wood. Now, piles of wood's even worse. My brother's got some wood piled out there, and I've been buying from him. I really don't want to dig wood out that's under snow. It's not so bad when you're going. You can pull up to something that's stacked and covered on the top, kind of like how I have Oak Alley. But all this wood back there, all this wood I'll show you back there, is not ready. And this is the last of my dry wood right here. I have that. Then over here at bay number 1, that stuff's dry, but I don't want to take 100% of it. It'll all be gone. And my brother's pile way back there, you see how that's all covered up in snow? Not really too thrilled about having to load that. I'll show you where the rest of my dry wood is. Now, this stack right out there, that one right there, somebody's coming to buy that tomorrow for $175. That's what I'm going to tell them. They're like, oh, we bought some cherry, but it was wet. Well, what do you expect when you buy from this time of year? I got a little bit more right here, but I've got 2 deliveries to do. The one I postponed today, I'm going to do that next Friday, and I got another guy that wants it. And right here, this oak, I would say this oak is dry now, because it was barkless when we put it in there. And that's it. That's all I got. And I've talked to other people, and they're like, yeah, I've had other people that sell firewood. He's like, yeah, so when are you going to get more seasoned wood in? What do you mean get more of it in? Once you season it, then that's it. You can't just, it takes, there's ready to burn, which stuff you find in the woods, barkless and dry, and then there's seasoned. Like, that's what I'm doing with those stacks over there and my summer campfire wood. That stuff's going to be ready, but I need that for my summer campfire people. So anyway, this is just a rant video. I wanted to get something out for you. I'm freezing. Like I say, it's like 16 degrees. I'm going to run to the store, but I would have did a video with Mike today, but we postponed. Hopefully we can go live Sunday if Mike can get a load out to me. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everybody who hit that thumbs up. We'll catch you guys on the next one. By the way, I'm Joe at Joe's Premium Firewood. Please like and subscribe.